Hello! Welcome back to Wasteland, the bonus episode. You may notice Sleeper Base is gone. That's right, I ran the reset utility. We're all wearing pseudo-chitin and carrying red riders because the name AC ammo, or armor, wasn't working. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. So, we're gonna take a shortcut down to Needles. I totally planned this. And I am going to try one last time. Here I am pressing F2. You'll notice it doesn't work. Tech 4, Tech 3, Tech 2, Tech 1, Tech 3, Tech 2, Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 1, Tech 1. Yes. When you use the reset tool, you also lose all your macros. Go. So let's go ahead and re-record this one. There we go. Disband 4. However, the reset tool that we're using here is a third-party one created by Nathan Rabian, I think? Something like that. It's attempting to emulate the reset tool that came with the first release of the IBM version of Wasteland. There we go. Equip. There we go. That's the stuff. Now you're cooking with gas. Look at that armor class, 27. 6, unjam, no. 6, unjam, no, trade 1. 6, unjam, no, trade 2. 6, unjam, no, trade 3. For some reason, the game was treating name AC ammo as a weapon, which is not what I wanted. I wanted it to pretend it was an armor. So now we're untouchable, basically is what that means. Anyway, in the original, the reset tool obviously reset all the maps. So, all the stuff that I've sold is gone, which is also good because I actually used up all the 7.62mm clips when I was loading everybody up here. But anyway, it stripped everything. It stripped all of your equipment, all of your money. All you kept was your levels and your stats and that stuff. Hey, remember this? Yeah, we're raising our rifle skills today. But anyway, it stripped everything out. So it worked, but it was kind of, it was a true reset. You were set back to the beginning. You were set worse than to the beginning. Because in the beginning of the game, you've got the equipment that you steal from Snake Vargas and stuff. So you've got your pistols and clips and matches and mirrors and all that selling grist. When you used the reset tool, you had nothing. You had no money, no items. So it actually made the beginning of the game even more difficult, especially if you didn't have brawling. Anyway, subsequent releases of the game, including the anthology versions that have been released, didn't have that reset tool. So, you were kind of boned. Well, that's not what I want. Maybe that is what I want. Anyway, you were kind of SOL because if you wanted to start over, you couldn't. Yeah, screw it. So what happened was this Arabian guy, I think that's right, I don't remember. He created a reset tool. It's kind of clunky in DOS, and basically what it does is it copies all the master files, and then wrong button. It copies all the master files and dumps them in a backup folder. And then when you do the reset, it deletes the current files and copies the master files over. Unfortunately, it uses kind of a long workaround, so it takes 3 or 4 minutes to do the reset. You just have to kind of be patient, but it eventually does it. And really, that's just kind of an emulation of what we were doing with our Commodore 64s, and I assume people did with the Apple, is because with those versions, yeah, bite me, Citadel. With those versions, you had to copy the original discs onto blanks of your own, and you then... Oh, we're going to need explosives. I just realized that. You had to copy the blanks. Where can I get explosives? Why the black market? What was I saying? All right, copy blanks. So you had copies, and what I saw this on my own, and I'm sure everybody else did. I realized that, hey, I don't have enough, or I want to grind for levels, or I want to do quartz again. So, what do? Well, quartz is on disk 2. I get the party out onto disk, onto the main area, and I just recopy disk 2. And all of a sudden, now all the locations on disk 2 have been refreshed. So, quartz, needles, all of them. I can start all over again and go through it again and get more equipment, or, get another copy of Ace, or, what have you. Okay, so let's go over here. Yep. Like I said, we're going to show off all of the Citadel this time. Brother Goliath's going to be... Oh. Our rifle skill is still a little twitchy. And Red Riders... It's easy to miss with them. They're not perfect. Now, remember when I said if you blow these down? Yeah, we're going to do that this time. Well, the first thing that happens is it doesn't blow down, but you do get some debris. That's a nice touch. And this jerk appears. Go away, jerk. There we go. Now we got all these guys. Bye-bye. Mow them down. Mow them down. Power packs. Would have spent so many more trying to get to them. And you know what? Bear with me a moment. I hate to do this to you all, but we are going to pop out, pop back in. Bear with me. There was something I forgot to do that I wanted to do for this. Oh, while I'm here on the unofficial reset utility. Jeremy Reben. I just wanted to get his name right. Settings. High definition portraits off. There we go. And we're not going to listen to the music because Mike Morgan doesn't do much for me. Sorry. So continue. Alright, here we go. We're back. I want these old portraits. Yeah, and there's CGA glory. We don't need to go down there. We already did that. Now, what's up, sister? We don't have anybody. There's a method to my madness, right? We'll just leave that there for now. We'll come back. Don't worry. We'll come back. Nope. Going through here. There we go. Oh-ho! Sneaky monk. Dead monk. Yeah, we'll come back to that, too. Mistress. You know, so you can get ammo in here. It's just, oh, yeah. This can be a little rough. Yeah. Bomb. Yeah. There's a sign that said keep out. And we interrupted a poker game. Tom, Dick, and Harry? A very high stakes game. Oh, look at that. Jailers. Come on. Screw it. Someone's got a proton axe. Jethro! And this is where you get the other proton axe. Nope. Yep. Oh no. Okay, so we can't read paragraph 162. Bomb. And another onyx ring. That's where it is. That is the second onyx ring in the game. You can talk to Ferran Barrigo, not kill him, take that onyx ring, and go back to Fat Freddy, and it will count as killing Mr. Barrigo. Oh no. Kaboom! Yeah, I wanted to set it off. It slags the room. Where do these dudes come from? Oh, maybe they show up if you set off the bomb. I suppose it's possible. So, we're gonna quick detour. Whoops. Okay, slightly longer detour. Damn it. Yeah, Red Hawk is not very good. Red Hawk. Yeah. Because I don't feel like killing everybody. Come in, we like visitors. Rangers help me escape. We must guide them to the home of the deadly robots. And I believe we've already played this.
The Junk Master speaks and tells you how to find Base Cochise, home of the deadly robots. He sniffs and takes a pull on a small bottle of snake squeezins. Out in the middle of nowhere.
I think that's probably while I
that's
pull up the other one.
Way up in the northwest. We've tried to scavenge things out there, but the robots are deadly, so we backed off. He looks at you rather strangely. If you want to venture out into those mountains up there, fine. But don't expect any of our people to go with you. We got more sense than you rangers.
Nope. 162. The coppery-skinned youth smiles. I come from the junkyard village. My father is the junk master, and he'd be grateful if you'd return me to my home. He looks down at his feet. I understand, though, if you do not want to take me home. You are the mighty desert rangers who have destroyed the guardians of the old order. So you don't need any help. Still, my father knows where your enemy lairs. That's the paragraph we got when we rescued Goofball. Bye-bye. Secret door? Open it! Okay, now that we're done with that little Red Hawk detour. Yeah, we got more stuff to do in here. More stuff to show off. Into the outer sanctum. Got all these guys. Bow them down. Yeah, they're a lot easier now. Oh, I wanted to show off that nun. We've seen you. We've seen you. Yeah. I wanted to show the pistol-packing nun. Nope. That's the praying flying nun. Nope, might as well kill the cardinal while we're at it. Bye-bye. Landmine. Yeah, I don't think there's any more flying nuns to kill. That's where we got a key. And, okay, nothing in there. Going on. Oh. Mark, Andrew, somebody. Cannot budget. Cannot budget. Cannot budget. I think I just budged it. Yep. There's the power armor that we're not going to get. Chano and Darren, Harper and Jude. Okay, let's move in. After all, they can't damage me. Dallas, Flora, Nadine, Phaedra. Bye-bye. Aha, here we go. Some robes. Sec Pass B. That's the other place you can get one. If you don't want to go... And there's the password. Again! But if you don't want to go through the mind maze, you can just do it that way. Where's your rifle at? 7. Wow. Oh, there we go. There's one. Yep, puts it away. And then Unfortunately, nobody's learned how to fly a helicopter yet, so we gotta go take care of that. Also, unfortunately, learning how to fly a helicopter means you need to go to sleeper base. And going to sleeper base means, class? Yes. We have to do this again. Although it'll be much easier this time. Oh, and while we're here... we didn't do this last time. Blam! Wrong button. We tried doing this last time, and it failed miserably. Actually, you can use electronics there, or you can just blow up the camera. Look at all those Temple Guardians. Now imagine doing this turn-based. That would suck. Now sometimes when I'm grinding for experience points, what I'll do is I'll have one person come in here with a proton axe and kill all of these people. Look at all that experience. Oh, I don't think we have the sonic key anymore. Let's see. Pulse. Why the hell do I have those? Must have picked that up by mistake. And dropped the pseudo-chitin while I'm at it. Okay, you've got all my sec passes, an extra ROM board, which we'll need. Black Star key. Quasar key. Stupid armor. Stupid armor. Okay. Let's see. Sonic key, sonic key, sonic key, sonic key. I remember. They don't have it, but they do. And some cash. Sonic key. And we zoop. Go away, slicer dicers. Zip on down here. We are going to need more explosives. Oh, we never did get check up on our clone. Oops. Oh well. Come on. Yep. Some areas you can't use the proton axe as your universal lockpick. It just won't work. Yes, I'm doing this for a reason. Hey! Who's got electronics? Assault rifle 7. Rifle 6. Energy weapon 7. Rifle 7. Damn it, someone's got electronics. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yup, it's spread. And eventually, it'll spread so much that it destroys all the doors. Yep. Now I gotta do all this servo motor. Luckily, when you aren't desperately trying to survive, this gets a lot easier. Damn it, someone's got rope. Yeah. Run, Tazzle, run. Oop. Don't need howitzer shells. Do need a fusion cell. Don't need anything in here. This is just rubbish. Oh crap, I didn't keep any shovels. For attribute 1. I'm doing that for a reason with Sally. You can use explosives, but that's a little excessive. I don't do that. Go away. Go away. Yeah, Hexborg's a lot easier now. Knock the hole in the wall. I don't need any of that. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Servo motor. Need that. Laser pistol. Don't need that. Tyrannosaurus. Ah! Waste of time. Didn't need any of that. Cut over. Cut over. Another freaking Hexborg. More cyborgs. Ooh, 10 power packs. Loot is not random in yes-no drops, and not random in locations and stuff like that, but amounts can be random. Like, you could get, well, some loot drops are going to be, hard-coded. You get 5 of this and 3 of that. Whatever. But some are random in range. Like that, it was probably like 2 to 10 packs, or what you could get. Really don't want to use up all my explosives, especially since I've only got 1 law left. 2 laws left. Really wish I'd brought a shuffle. Let's see if I got... There we go. I think we're done with it now. Like, you might only get 1 Sabot rocket there. But that cyborg that was a random encounter is never going to give you anything. Meanwhile, these 2 jerks will always give you an android head and nothing else. And since stores could run out of inventory, it could get pretty messy. And again, you know, the reason why I'm doing this now instead of... Although I really probably should have pre-recorded this. Anyway, the reason I'm... The reason I'm doing some of this stuff on the side... ROM board. There's another ROM board somewhere, aside from the surface of Kochi's. I just can't remember where. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is because power packs are limited. And if you're lucky, you'll get a lot. Or if you don't goof around, you'll be able to go through without running out. But servo motor. If not, you can run out. And to make matters worse, like I said, there's a limited number. So when your game world runs out of power packs, there's no more power packs. And one of the weirder ones I had happen is when your store runs out of ammo, it's out of ammo. And the fact that that can happen is just bizarre. There we go. Oh, well, while I'm at it, we'll run over here. The fact that that can happen just kind of blows my mind. That was when I first did that disc hack, if you will, was because I'd run out of ammo in the stores. And all the stores on that disc, there you go, there's your plasma coupler. All the ones on that disc were empty. I cleaned out quartz and it automatically drained needles as well because they shared inventories. Oops. Okay, this bag of loot right here always has some power packs and a plasma coupler. And when I'm just burning through using Red Riders, that's usually where I get my plasma coupler, because it's the least amount of work. Oh, there's a spare servo motor. I believe that's always there. Laser pod blaster. Power packs. I love these names. This way you see the ones on the roof. Extra fusion cells. The ones on the roof are the best names. Vanadium Vulture. Great names. Ooh. Power converter. Power converter. There's a spare ROM board and some RPGs. Okay. Enough of that. Go away. Pop over here real quick. Almost done. Almost. Yep. Welcome to Sleeper Base. But we still have all the keys. Ha 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 ha. No, I knew it wasn't B. Come on. Here we go. Sec pass 7. Use. Who's got it? You've got it. Now, somewhere in the game world, like I was saying, there is another ROM board somewhere. Not the one that I pulled out of the super loot bag, and not the one on the surface of base Kochi. Somewhere that you run into, there's a ROM board. I just don't remember where it was. So we're going to use the cheater one. And then I believe it's A. Yep. And actually, radio, yes. Oh, bad ideas turned into a bit of a tough guy. There we go. Okay. Agility. And I can't. Okay. You can only do one at a time. Blue lights. Makes it feel weak. And sufficient. This is a real pain. I've put people in there that have 40s and everything, and they still fail. But this time, bum, 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 I'm gonna learn to pilot. I'm gonna learn to pilot. There we go. I know how to fly a helicopter. Okay, we're done in here. That was all we came here for. Over. Up. Back to the Citadel. Make sure we got all our keys. Black Star. Nova. Pulsar. Element of PQ. Quasar. Alright. Got all our keys. Save. Yes. Because there's a reason we're saving, trust me. Because, well, we'll see in a minute. Okay, slide it up, engines roar, start the liftoff, feel the veer towards the wall, and avert disaster. See, if you fail your check, you can crash the helicopter into the wall, destroy it, and then you're screwed. So, hence the saving. One way only, because it crashes. Junkyard, Sleeper, Vegas, Quartz, Needles, all of those you will be dropped outside. Base Kochis, we'll see in a minute. Fun fact, if you have learned helicopter pilot and you use the system reset, this is why I should have done helicopter pilot before, but anyway, and use a system reset, you can fly to base Kochis skipping over max. You don't have to find it because you just fly there because it's pre-programmed. Also, if I remember right, if you destroy base Kochis and then fly to base Kochis, you can at least do the outer... You can do parts of base Kochis again. Swerves uncontrollably and crashes. Darn. If you get a good roll, you can kill some or all of those robots that have appeared. Life-seeking flamethrower. Wire-guided anti-personnel missiles. X-ray laser projector. And a chopper. I like the life-seeking flamethrower, personally. But this is kind of why I'm glad that I didn't kill them all. Gauss needle projector. Sonar-targeted proton carbines. I'm not sure how the sonar-targeted would work out of the water. Do we even have any more rope? I mean, we got a rocket. Nope. Oh well. If you have a rope, you can climb down. Instead, we'll just climb over the wall. If you climb down, there'd be ropes here that you could use to get back out. Hello, robot. Or, computer. Yep, we're back in here. But I'll go much faster now. I'm going to leave Vex there for a minute. All of these cameras you can destroy. You can also pick these locks. Keyboard is locked and the screen reports 99% complete. You can also do this. If you destroy all these cameras and all of those machines, you dramatically reduce the wandering monster problem. But needless to say, that takes a lot of explosives or someone with a really high strength, which we don't have. How are we on oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have just enough. Because I don't remember for sure if there is a rocket in here. A bunch of Octatrons. There's good loot, but brutal to get through. Oh, there are. Okay. And 2 power armors, which is really nice. Alright, we're not going to go all the way around because that's just a waste of time. But down there on the bottom, you see those doors on the very bottom? Those are cells, and in one of those, that's where you would pop out. Yes, we're hiring Vax again. That's where you'd pop out if you tried using brake. I believe it's that one down in the lower left. But again, it's not really a shortcut because that bridge is up. Also, technically, you don't need to go in there at all. See, when you go down the chute, you pop out here, you can just go right up in here, and off you go. You don't need to get Vax. It's just generally a good idea to get Vax. For that one room, if nothing else. We've got more than enough armor. Except for this. This still hurts you regardless of armor. See? Good enough. The robots can't hurt us. The environment can. Yeah, Vex doesn't matter. We will let this continue to run so we can see how awful. Yeah, all these silicon snipers. Yeah, see, this zips you around. And you just kind of go around until it decides to let you go. And sometimes it can grab you. which really sucks. Solve that problem, though. Whoops. Did it again. Walls. Oh, glass steel. Whatever. Garbage now. There was a while when I played this game that I thought it would be a good idea, and what I would do was I would just be clever and give that character that had to go in there a radiation suit. Then I think I ran afoul of a random encounter and never did that again. Because these are bad enough with power armor. 1, 2, 3. And if you do it wrong, it just starts all over again. Red, yellow, green, blue. Oh, countdown initiated. Oop. And now we'll be able to properly show off the character getting blown up. I can't believe they did that. They even loaded the wrong thing. Those bugs were not supposed to be there. I don't know what the hell happened there. Wires got crossed. There we go. Boom. Yep, 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 yep. There we go. Screaming. Vaporized. I think the C64 version, he's pounding on the glass. He's like, let me out! Come back for me! But, that, oh my goodness. That bonanza of skill points only happens the first time. Doesn't happen again. So there you have it. I don't think there's anything else that I really needed to show off. We got to see the proper immolation of Vax. I showed off all of the... oh, there's one other thing I can do. I might as well give you all a treat. Notice the similarities between this and Kochi's. Upper level, lower level. Yes. Upper level. Oops. Number pad doesn't work. There we go. I'm going to be able to see it. Kapow! And he's got a few hit points. Toughest guy in the game. And he's got the Jimmy legs. And a doll. What is your brawling? 1. Crow. No. Attack. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately... there we go. That got a hit in. If the brawling was higher, I'd get multiple attacks here. And those would go a lot faster. But in theory, we might be able to raise our brawling through the battle. Of course, not if we keep missing. Well, we did soften him up with the Red Rider. Now we're just slowly carving him up. Although I'm really not sure what the hell he's doing in Wasteland 2. I'm not sure how it went from being something in Finster's mind. We are inside his mind, his consciousness. We're, you know, we cut his head off and plugged into it using cyborg tech. So I'm not sure how something in Finster's mind that is a representation of our childhood fears manifests into the physical world, into the real world. I'm not sure how that works. I get the feeling that they wanted to bring back the Night Terror, but they didn't have a good way of doing it, so they did it that way. Which is too bad. Alright, we're going to switch. This is taking too long. I wasn't paying enough attention, so I didn't know how many times I'd shot him to soften him up. So, there's 20 hits with the proton axe. Takes 10 or 20 shots with the Red Rider to drop him. Night Terror has a lot of hit points. Because he's designed that you can't beat him. But I think because of coding limitations, they had to give him something. Probably gave him 9999. It's just that, when you're using the Red Rider, which does about 700 damage on average, you actually have a chance. Although I have had times with parties that have gone through several times, done several loops of the game, where I've come in here with a proton axe and a macro and just carved them up. Because I was getting like 4 attacks around. Still took a while. And sometimes what I would do is I would shoot them a few times to soften them up. Now imagine doing this with a normal weapon. And with normal armor. There we go. 32,000 experience points. And if I'd used a proton axe, it'd be 64,000 experience points. But I'm not going to go through all that again because there's not much else left. It's not worth it. Alright, like I said, I think that's it. I've been recording for an hour. I do believe that I am done. So that was Wasteland. If anyone wants to see something special, leave a comment. I've played this game more times than I can count, and I can show it off. I'll probably be doing Noth Locker or Locker Noth or whatever the hell that was and I might be giving a Bard's Tale a whirl too. So we'll see. Until then, have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed our little adventure in the Wasteland. Good night.